Hello everyone, this is Nissim. Today we're going to see the difference between the new Hunyuan video model and the LTX video model. As you can see, I took the same prompt to both of them, and this is the result. This is the LTX, this is the Hunyuan. I will show you the flow and explain you the components. Okay, let's get started. So, you can see both of them are around 2-3 seconds, and it's much more smoother in the Hunyuan. It took like 10 times more, but the results are amazing. So let's see the flow itself. First of all, you can see in the page that they talk about the Hunyuan video model. They give the explanation what to do. I took this prompt and I ran it on my own machine, and I got this. Okay, the same, just a little different. Maybe the parameters, the random number of the CD is a little different, but it gives me quite the same result, which is amazing. No jumpy, no jerky. It's really incredible. Really incredible model. The problem with this model is that it takes lots and lots of GPU time, tons of them. I have the 4090 GPU, and it's actually I can't really record this video and do the encoding. When I run the rendering and I open my software of the screen encoding, they have some conflict on the memory, and they crash the recording, and then I need to close both of them and start them again, etc. And I will show you also the amount of memory. I got to like 40 to 50 gigabyte of memory on the Hunyuan model, plus the 24 gigabyte of my GPU card. So it's a lot of memory. Here are some more videos that I created with the Hunyuan, which is amazing. Look at that. This is almost real. If you will look very closely, you will see some small things, but there is no jerky, no problem with the pixel, no smudging. I took cats because they are cute. Here is standing, but the water is flowing, and it's actually moving. You can see how he moves. Here is just standing. That one you saw already, which is also incredible. And this is another one. Now, there is no difference between vertical and horizontal rendering in the time. Okay, so let's look on the flow. First of all, you will see that we need multiple files. Okay, this is a heavy model. If you want the 16-bit quality, it's a heavy model. The other quality is a little less, like it's you reduce 10 gigabyte, but right now I am using 50 gigabyte model. Okay, first of all is the model itself, okay, which is that one. You can see the model itself weighs 25 gigabyte, okay? Then you have the clip. The clip is the part that actually processing the text and understand it. So it's a dual clip. The first part is the clip L, which is a general clip, very simple one, okay, which is that one. That one. It's not so, it's only 240 megabyte. And then you have the other model, which is the model of the video itself, which is that one, which is another 16 gigabyte. The 8 bits have the size, but as I saw, performance-wise, it didn't reduce the time, and the memory, it reduced it, but not too much, in a couple of gigabytes. So it's fine if you have a problem with memory. So right now we have 16 gigabyte plus 25. Plus you have the VAE itself, which is here in this part, and that one is waiting another half a gigabyte. Okay, so this is not too much. So you have 25 plus 16 plus 240. Okay, so we get to 40 gigabyte. The way we are using it, we are using the sampler custom advance, which get all the data from outside. You can see that we have the random noise and the type of the sampler. And I took only 20 steps, okay, and I get very good quality. As you go more and more steps, it will take you more time and more memory, so you might not succeed. Here we have the size of the latent, which this is the main of the memory. Everything is in the memory, and it can get to 40, 50 gigabyte. Okay, and I am running only 480 on 848, which is not too much. It's not even HD or half HD, and it takes me a lot. I tried with the 720p, and it's almost killed my machine. It took me a while, but then it succeeded with it. It takes me like 20 minutes. I even tried, and it took me in one of the rendering 40 minutes, which is a lot. And then we are going to get the video combined that will give us the MP4. In the JSON that you have here that they offer you, you will get WebP, which is image that you cannot run on a video player. So if you will change from their component to that component, to the video combine, you can download it with the video helper suite. Okay, and then you can actually use it as video, and you can run it as I showed you before on the screen. Now, some pitfalls. Prefer to run it when the config is brand new. After the rendering, as you can see, it completed the rendering of this cat. And the memory is so high, it's 42 gigabyte of the memory. It's a lot of memory. So after it finished, and now we are going to clean up the memory of the node from here. It's supposed to see this RAM drop, but it didn't. Okay, so only after I will start to render anything else, it will reset, etc. But from the experience that I had with this model until now, it's better to reset Comfy, to actually close Comfy and reopen it. And then you will start from scratch, and you won't have too much memory from your own machine if you don't have lots of memory. I have here 192 gigabyte, so I don't care about the memory. But if you have 32 or 64, it's important. Meaning you are coming to the config, you kill it by doing a Control-C or close the window. Let's do it now. I'm killing it. Okay, you get the reconnecting, doing yes. Now, if you don't see the reconnecting, do Control-Shift-Escape, open the task manager, and write Python. You will see here the process of the config. Right-click it and do end task. Okay, it will clean up all the memory and everything. And then you can come here and just rerun it. And it can happen. It happened to me multiple times that I could not close the config in the normal way. I need to kill it through the task manager. I would not run it now because I'm recording, and it will kill my computer and the recording, and everything will freeze. So I prefer not to do that. But if I will close the recording, it will take around 4 or 5 minutes to render the video. The video, as you can see here, this is the dimension. I did a vertical video. Okay. Now, this video is 73 frames, which is 3 seconds. And when we encode it to video, we are telling it to do it on 24 frames per second. So it will be quite smooth. Do not run the LTX model, and after that run the Hunyuan. Why? Because the LTX model is doing something to the memory and to the GPU, which I don't like. It actually, I can't run 2 times or 3 times the LTX model one after the other. I have to press here and clear the model and all the nodes, and then I can run again and again and again. Each time I need to clean everything. It just cannot do it well. I don't know the reason, but something is messing up the memory and it's not clearing it correctly. Unlike the Hunyuan, which he can run one after the other without any problem, which is big plus. But it's important that if you run the LTX, you can, and you, even if you clean up everything, it will do for you, it will do problem when you go to the other models. I prefer to go to the Comfy terminal, kill the Comfy, and restart it. Okay, and then I will use the Hunyuan without a problem. I did this mistake, and one of the videos took me 40 minutes of the Hunyuan rendering. 40 minutes, think that it could do in 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, another pitfall that you might try, and I tried most of the configuration here. I went here and I make 120 frames, which it gives you 121. It's actually stuck. It stuck everything. It did not start even to render, and it can multiply the rendering by 10. Okay, I let it to work for half an hour, and it did almost nothing. So I prefer not to do this with this configuration. If you will give more steps, it will be better quality, but it will take much more time. If you will give it 10, it will be better because it's going to be faster if you want just to see what you are getting in the first glance. So you won't spend like 4 or 5 minutes. If you have a slower machine, it can take you 1 hour with those parameters, as I show you here. Because you have here 40 gigabytes of models and clip that need to be loaded to the memory, which is a lot. Okay, so that's it, and I hope it gave you some data about this model.